So today I have with me Rohit Sharma, who will be discussing everything about how he landed an internship at Amazon. And the good news is Amazon is currently hiring interns. So if you are in your final year, if you are graduating in 2026 from a bachelor's degree or in 2027 from a master's degree, then this is your time to do an internship with Amazon, a 6-month internship. And I will post the link in the description so you can go and check it out. And we'll be discussing everything about how the online assessment is, how the complete process is. So without wasting any time, this is for 2026 graduates I've mentioned, and you just need to know one programming language, that is Java, Python, C, C++, and you need to have some information, knowledge about OOPS, and DBMS and operating systems. So with that, hello Rohit, welcome to the channel.
Thank you, Misha, for inviting me for the podcast. Yeah.
So let me introduce Rohit before we start. So he is currently a final year student at RGIPT, that's Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Petroleum and Technology, which is a tier 3 college, and he will be graduating in 2026, and he's already landed an internship with Amazon, which will be starting in Jan 2026. And before that, he has also won the Smart India Hackathon in 2024. He is also been an intern at Botmast, and he has also done a research internship at IIT Jodhpur. So I think he's the right person to guide us and tell us everything about how to get the internship and what all to practice and everything. So yeah, let's start with the first question then. Firstly, I would like to ask you, how did you land this internship? Like, was it directly by applying through the portal, or was it through some other means?
So yeah, thank you for the introduction. So basically, I got this opportunity through the hackathon, which Amazon conducts every year. So that was the fifth season which Amazon conduct this year. As there is a Amazon hackathon competition, there are 3 to 4 rounds. Like first of all, they were making the teams. Then there were the OA rounds, then the idea submission round, and then there was the final some idea prototype round, then finals. So shortly, like my team go till the idea submission round, but I got the high interest form from the Amazon in August for the SD intern opportunity. And after that, I got the online assessment link where I've asked questions about graph and dynamic programming. That was like medium to hard, and one was easy to medium. Then after 1 week of the online assessment, I got the mail about like my interview will be scheduled between this and this date. So you will be informed before 2 days. And my interview was conducted by an SD2 who is at Amazon, who are handling the AWS backend. And he asked me questions about the data structures. Like that was the questions that it is mentioned in the Striver A to Z DSS sheet. One of the question was a graph question that was like topological sorting, course scheduling. Like you have to do that task, then you can do certain task. And the other question was asked about dynamic programming. Like that's a triangular grid question. Like as you go down, the number of rows increases, number of column increases, and you have to find minimum path sum. So I managed to solve both questions in less than 1 hour, and he was happy. Like he tell like it is not a regular like students solve both questions in 1 hour, and he was happy. Yeah, and that was a beautiful good interview. Then after that, like around 10 to 15 days, I have got the offer mail from the Amazon.
Got it. So you got that internship from Amazon Hackon, but currently Amazon Hackon is not hiring. But I just want to tell you, like, I'm still sharing the experience here because the process is same. So whether you apply via portal or you apply via Amazon Hackon, the process to select intern is same. Like there'll be one online assessment and there will be one uh, like interview round. So this is all that they ask for, nothing more. And I would suggest that you take a referral if you are applying directly via the portal. And one more thing that people have in mind, especially from tier 3 colleges, is that how do I get to know about these opportunities? So that I would like to ask you, like, how did you get to know about Amazon Hackon?
Through your video that you like posted in around April about the Amazon Hackon, like it conducts every year. Also, Amazon actually doesn't mention like they offer internship opportunities, but you also mentioned like if you perform well, you will get the hiring interest from them. And you told about whole process, how the PPT creation rounds are happen, and you also share the finalist PPTs there. So that was very helpful for me and my team, and also whoever watches your video, that will be very helpful for them. So yeah, also if you apply by off campus, like on the portal, you will get the 2 OA rounds and then one interview round. So that the process will be same. Like I perform 1 OA in hackathon competition, then after that I perform 1 OA, then interview. So if you apply off campus, so you also get the 2 online assessments and one interview. Yeah.
Okay. So correction, it's 2 online assessment, not one. Oh, okay, my bad. and it's great to know that the video was helpful. But also, I would say that there are other lot of channels, there are Telegram channels, and there are a lot of other creators who are sharing these opportunities. So if you go on Instagram, also, there are these short reels, so you just need to follow a lot of creators, and and
Yes.
like good that you're giving me credit, but it's you who have worked hard. So like I think I am just a medium, but I'm sure like thousands of people watch that video, but not everyone gets selected. So that's great. So let's dive right into it. So can you tell me about these two OA rounds?
If you apply for the internship through their portal, so you CV will got shortlisted and you will get the online assessment link. So in the first online assessment link, like there will be two DSA questions that would be on HackerRank platform, and it may be like I see the past questions of Amazon. So it basically asks from the graph data structures, tree data structures, and mostly from the dynamic programming data structures. So most of the questions are from them. So like if you perform those DSA questions, then also there is a second section part they include, like they may include in the first online assessment, also they include in the second online assessment. That's called the work style assessment. Mostly students ignore that assessment, like there is not time consuming, like it's not like they're not given time, you can perform on your own, but they judge your like conditions, like what you think about the leadership principles, as the Amazon leadership principles, how do you make the project and how do you perform, how do you lead the team. So you have to also make sure like you perform well in the work style assessment, like they are the questions about the basic HR questions, behavioral questions, so you have to carefully tick and mark that questions so that you will be shortlisted for the next rounds of the interviews or for the online assessment. Yeah.
So, like, can you share the questions, and like, did you have to write subjective answers, or was it like MCQ type of question?
There may be and multiple choice questions. Also, there will be like about there will be a question like how do you feel that like tell me about yourself, how much more you are have leadership quality. So you have to choose more unlikely, likely, dislikely, and this type of things you have to choose. So that type of questions we have come. Also, you will be a mail quotation, like there will be a paragraph of mail. How will you reply to that manager or you or your mentor or your senior? So that type of questions come in the work style assessment that you have to perform well, because these also matter for the overall judging criteria. Yeah. So DSA questions are like most of like from the tree data structures or graph data structures. So before my interview or online assessment, I covered the full A to Z DSA sheet made by Straver. That was enough for the interviews. Also for online assessment, you can follow the TLE sheet like code forces question. But I can say like for the interview, if you do the Straver A to Z sheet, it is more than enough. Also, you can try more premium problems of LeetCode or Raj Vikramaditya Straver. Yeah, so that's enough.
So, can you tell the exact questions if you remember? I don't know if you remember or not.
Sure. So in the tree, for the first question in the asked in the online assessment, that was a tree data structure. About the tree data structure, like you have to find the diameter of binary tree. Like it is easy question of diameter of binary tree, but you have to print the entire length of the diameter of binary tree. So that was from a medium to hard question. Like there may be many possible paths, but you have to return the most optimal path. So that was the first question, and the second question was asked like from graph data structure. Like it was a bipartite graph question, that coloring of the graph, that most forming a cycle of that. So that was the second question asked from the graph. Yeah.
Okay. So, like I have seen in these big, like a lot of these companies that they ask the same question only. So if you search Amazon OA questions, you will find a lot of these code forces links and all of these.
Yeah,
So
sure.
just go through them, because there's a, like, even if they don't ask the exact same question, there's a possibility they might ask some similar question. So go ahead and just check all of these so that at least what's your level of preparation. Like, are you even prepared or not? And if you're not, then this is the right time to get prepared, because you are currently applying, then you don't know when you will get the online assessment. So that's great. That's the first online assessment. Then when did you get the link for the second online assessment, and what was asked there?
So after the first online assessment, like I got the link for the second online assessment after I'm like if you clear the first online assessment, you get for the link of the second online assessment in 1 week or after 2 weeks, because the hiring process is something like big around. For myself, it also takes around 1 to 2 months. So normally it takes months for the process. So after the first online assessment, you may get mail for the second online assessment after the 1 week or something 2 week. Also, they sometimes they did not send the rejection mails, so you are in a confusion like if I am got selected or not. So that's all happen in there. in the queue system. So yeah, in the second online assessment, I got the DSA questions of again of like that was a graph and DP. So the graph question I was asked, that was a alien dictionary question that is mentioned in Stavre DSA sheet already. You can see there, and the shortest path algorithms. And also the DP question that was asked from me, that was ninja training question. That's not actually the same question, but they frame in their cells like Amazon is doing certain things and Amazon doing that part and that part. So that type of questions was asked in the second online assessment.
So were you able to solve both of them?
Yeah, I managed to solve both of them. Like 5 minutes are left for the second online assessment ending. Yeah, but I managed to solve both.
And I'll try to link all the questions in the description so that it's helpful to find them. Next, coming up the interview. So when did you come to know that your interview is scheduled, and like how was the interview process?
So that was a time in September that I gave the online assessment. So after I gave the online assessment in the evening, and in the night I got the mail that I have cleared the online assessment and your interview will be scheduled in that time frame, like from 8th of September to 24th September, and you will be informed 2 days before the scheduling of interview. So you will be ready for the time, and you can inform like if you want to reschedule or not. So yeah, I got the interview mail, and my interview was taken by SD2 Amazon that was handling the backend of AWS at Amazon. And he asked me like, you want to solve first easy question or difficult question? So like first of all, interview starts with the basic introduction. Like he introduced about himself and he asked about my introduction. Then he asked me like, you want to solve an easy question or difficult question first? So I asked like, I want to solve easy question first because I want some time for difficult question. So he asked me to solve me like they use a live code platform, sharing code platform they use for the interviews. Like they share the link along the mail, but they give access to the link during the interview. Yeah. So the question was mentioned there about in the frame of Amazon. Like the question was asked from me, that was that easy question, that was a triangular grid from dynamic programming, that frame in the Amazon. Like that's all also a Stavre A to Z sheet question. Like if you go down the in the triangle, the number of rows and number of columns increase, and you have to find the minimum path sum. So I just clicked in the mind like it was I have solved that question. So he first asked me like, what is your approach, and what are the constraints, like what if you have any doubt you can ask. And first of all, I have to tell the time complexity and space complexity, what I am thinking, what approach I will use. Then he wants me like, I have to write the optimized approach, why I choose that optimized approach, why not choose, like there may be possible like I can use tabulation approach or a memoization approach. So I choose memoization approach. So he asked me why you choose memoization approach. Then I complete the question. Then he asked me like, he can regularly give me feedback about my code. And he finally asked like about the, like if you have to write the full-fledged code like for the production ready, like not the variables like n or a b c, like you have to mention the name of the variables correctly. So I complete that code. Then after that, he showed me the second question, that was a graph question, that is the code scheduling question, also frame in the Amazon. And as he said, that was a difficult question, but it is not actually a difficult question. That was an easy according to me. That was actually the topological sorting question, like use Khan's algorithm, you schedule the courses and you get. So he also changed some question, like if you not print to yes or no, but you have to print the all courses, like scheduling of the courses, like this. So that type he asked me a follow-up question. Then again, time and space complexity, and I managed to solve both questions in less than 1 hour. So he was happy. Like he tells me like there is less possible chance that students manage to both questions in less than 1 hour. Then he asked me some about leadership principle questions, like behavioral questions, like if you want to if you given a task, how will you manage, and how will you lead the team, and that's all. And after the 1 hour, he come to like the point, like as he was a fan of cricket, like first of all he asked my name, like what was the history behind like I choose my name Rohit Sharma. So I tell like as I was born at that time, Rohit Sharma was nothing. So I am that time of my Rohit Sharma, and he was the Rohit Sharma of his time. Then he asked me like, if you want to choose between Rohit Sharma or Virat Kohli. So I tell that Rohit Sharma. So he was also a fan of Rohit Sharma. Yeah. So that was a great experience with him.
Got it. So that's great. So even like in 1 hour, you also had time to discuss cricket. So I think you did the questions fast. Yeah. So now let's come to the other question. That is like, where did you prepare from? I think one resource that you mentioned a lot is Tigers A to Z sheet. So that is definitely there. But like, where did you prepare from? And especially coming from a tier 3 college, how did you prepare? Where did you prepare from?
From first semester, like I started coding, like performing problems on the GFG platform and lead code. Also, I do competitive programming till my third year on CodeChef and Code Forces. So like first of all, like perform many try many sheets like Love Baba sheet and GFG sheet. But when I got through the A to Z Stavy DSC sheet, that was gratefully designed according to the problem that was previously asked in the interviews. So yeah, I mainly solve problems of on lead code and interview bit, and also on Geek for Geeks, and perform contest on lead code on like bi-weekly contest on Saturday and regular weekly contest on Sunday.
And one final question, not related to Amazon particularly, but like you have been in a lot of hackathons, right? So, like, how did you get probably a team for hackathon, and how did you guys manage to win, say, SIH or even Amazon Hackon? Like, did you know development? But you mentioned, you've been doing CP. So that is one question that I want to know: that how did you manage to win these hackathons? Because there's a lot of competition.
So coming from tier 3 college, like yeah, it is. If you are from like IITs and IITs, it is only like you can, if you do CP, on campus companies will come and you will get shortlisted for the interviews. But in the tier 3 colleges, like there are no possibility of that companies will come and will take you. You have to do both, like DSA versus CP. You have to do both. So basically, I managed like I regularly give contests on Saturday, Sunday, and along with side, like I managed to give 3 to 4 hours of development daily. Like when I participate in my any hackathon and I would make a team, so there will be like I make adjust to, like there will be a 2 to 3 members of development and 2 to 3 members of AI. As there is a boom of AI and AI applications are need for the development, and like for the development process, it's very become easy for like you can use online available tools like Gemini and ChatGPT for making. But along with that, integrating with AI and make the full-fledged application, that was a need for any hackathon. And if you give like 1 to 2 hours for the coding and 2 to 3 hours for the development, that will be enough. And if you revisit all the concepts that you learned during the week in the Saturday, Sunday, that would be great. So that I follow myself during my BTech. And I think if every student, any student like follow it, will be very helpful for them.
Okay, so I think we have discussed a lot of things. Probably a lot of doubts would be solved. And also one important thing that we forgot to mention would be that you should read about Amazon leadership principles if you're going for Amazon's interview experience, like interview, because they definitely ask it, and even in OA they might ask it. So yeah, it was an inspiring journey, and I am pretty sure this will help others. And apply as soon as you can, because you never know when this form will get closed. And if you have any more questions, I'll be leaving the Rohit's LinkedIn in the description, so you can contact him, and also you can post your questions in the comments. So with that, see you in another video. Today I have with me Rohit Sharma, who will be discussing about how he got an internship at Amazon, being from tier 3 college off campus. And the best part is Amazon is currently hiring. So if you are in your 2026 batch and you have done a bachelor's degree, BTech,